20-yard line and no further. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is incomplete. DeAnthony Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Herbert operating from the red zone, sliding out of the pocket. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! DeAnthony Thomas. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They go play action with Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
12. 11, Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get my swag right there.
Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike, and they get the touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Eric Armstead. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he is caught by a diving Thomas. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That catch good for only a couple.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow now off the bootleg. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
It's complete. He finds Falk here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown! DeAnthony Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. It works to extend their lead by... So time enough for a kickoff here. Remaining in this first half. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So past the 40-yard line. And unless this is the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Done. 11. Ready? Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 44 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made,
there he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Thomas brings it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play. Oh, he fakes a spike. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Justin Herbert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now the try here for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. Oh, he's got some breathing room.